friends act up.
How funny is that? How funny is that? Tell me I'm not out here producing this shit.
Oh my gosh, when your friends act up. So, what are we talking about this time specifically?
That's the thing about not recording on our
Yeah.
time spaces. I don't remember.
I think we were talking about. So we had went. This ties into something we're going to talk about later about Seattle being super performative. But we were at AIDS Park, and there's a sign that said "Women act up." And then, like, literally the next day, we were on the phone with Paulina, and she said some super toxic shit.
Yeah.
And we were like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you're the definition of women act up."
Well, maybe that's what I was thinking when I put that in, because how do you address when your friends are acting out of character? You know what I mean? Or they've been acting a certain way too long, and it's time for you to let them know you got to hang it up. Like, how do you bring up? Because me personally, again, obviously in nicer terms, if I wasn't potting, but for all purposes, I'll cuss you out.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
like,
I don't have it in me to really cuss people out. I don't think I know that many curse words, but I would just be like, "You're being hella stupid." Like,
I don't think cussing somebody out has to be curse words, but
that's
there are
true.
ways,
That's true. Like, to me, it's a whole lot of, I don't know, like, you know what you're doing kind of mentality. Like, why are you doing this to yourself? I make you feel bad about it.
Yeah.
That's my approach primarily.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Said, how could you do this to your friendships?
Also, saying that in front of your girl,
It's more like, how could you do this to yourself?
I guess that's fair.
Because if you're acting up, that's not gonna hurt me. Like, unless it is hurting me, then yeah, man, I might have to fight you. But like, that very rarely happens, especially if we're friends, right? Like, for the most part, I'm just like, stop doing that.
Don't be acting like that.
acting like what?
You know, I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I'm waiting for someone to tell me that, like, Kylie, you're doing too much. Not that I do, like, too much, because I think it's not that I act up, but I act not up. Like, there's no action at all.
No, I get that. Like when, I can see that. Yeah, I think a friend and I were having this conversation the other day about being too nice to people, or like you said, not being reactive. I feel like there's a hard balance in between the two. You know what I mean?
Because some people won't get it unless you react.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
because there's a lot of
people.
times you can be like, God, I'm just gonna ignore this, and they'll be like, well, I'm bored, and they'll leave you alone. But like, some people are like, I'm just gonna keep hounding you until I get something out of you, and you never react, and they're like, I'm just gonna keep coming because eventually you're gonna crack.
But
And
at what point do you, as a friend, because me, a lot of times, I don't know. Like, if I see somebody acting up, I'm like, oh, that's just somebody acting up. I'm not sure I'm going to reach out to you every time to make sure that you're good, which sounds terrible, but the way some of y'all be acting up, if I was to do that every time, it'd be a lot. You know what I mean? So when my friends act up, we're going to have I'm really big on, we'll have a conversation once, and if you literally like didn't implement any of that and you really just keep acting the exact same way, fine, knock yourself out. I
Yeah.
really don't care. And it's not like that I don't care about you anymore, but why would I sit here and try to preach to you if you're not even gonna listen anyway?
Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and waste my time to be
Yeah.
like, why aren't you doing what I told you?
So it also ends up being funny to me when I see other people then try to come in and be like, hey, you know, I just want to share this advice with you. I laugh.
And act up as in like your friends being toxic? Or just like,
I mean, all of it. It's
like-
acting out of character, I guess.
Yeah,
is a better
that's what
way.
he said. He'd said just not being normal for themselves.
Yeah.
Like, whether that's they're going to McDonald's 3 times in a week and that's not normal for them, like, whatever it is, you know, like,
Hey, change the diet. I get it.
yeah. I mean, yeah, a change of diet is admissible, but I'm just saying it's whatever the thing is that makes you feel like you got to talk to them.
Because I understand there are things about people that like you'll never really know because, you know, everyone has secrets. But there are also things and characteristics about your long-term friends that you just know. So once, you know, because people, right, creatures of habit, whatever you want to call it. So whenever they do something outside of that and you can be like, yo, that's not really you. Like, why are you doing that? Yeah. You know what I mean? If the first time, throw caution to the wind. The second time, it's always a point of like, I'm just trying to do my thing, and even however weird it might be, cool,
Yeah.
cool. What do you mean by that?
Yeah,
Nothing.
what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by nothing? I legit like I stopped
have
thinking
nothing
about
for
this
you.
specific thing right here, right now, forever.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
nothing else for
Because what do you want me to say? Like
The end.
yeah.
And I feel that. And that's like kind of, I agree. I will probably say it more than once though. Like you are a one and done person.
I just gave him 3 strikes. I said
That's
I gave him
fair.
3 strikes.
That's fair. But I'm saying like, I'll probably say it a couple more times in the grand scheme of things than you will. Like you're like the kind of person that's like, said it once. All right. I said it. Said it twice. All right, man, please don't. And then you said it 3 times,
But
and you're
how
like,
many
I'm
times do you
not
really
going to
have
do
to
it
say
again.
something that always returns the same outcome, right?
Hey, that would be the definition of insanity by by professional
And
standards.
I'm not talking about anyone specifically, because
yeah, no, we're not attacking you, Paulina,
but-
if you ever actually listen to this.
Wait, what? Are you talking about Paulina?
No, I was just saying we had brought up Paulina at the beginning of
Oh,
this,
yes,
so I'm
true.
saying we're not talking about Paulina. We're just talking
but-
about anybody
'cause,
who be
I mean,
acting up.
It's to me, it's kind of the. Let's use this for an example, and we'll keep this general as possible. Some of my friends, if they would have told me they were getting ready to start an OnlyFans, I'd tell them no. That's not you.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's not you.
That's fair. We were
And
actually
no,
talking about that
I'm not calling
this
you
morning.
ugly. I'm not saying anything negative about you as a
No.
person.
It just doesn't seem
I don't
like
think
a,
you understand our industry, and you shouldn't do it.
yeah, it just doesn't seem like a right career move for you.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
I have definitely come to that point with several people where I'm like, why?
Listen, a lot of y'all probably like, oh, there he goes again talking about women. I'm really not. I'm thinking about a lot more guys who've told me based on their
Dead.
daily activities. Oh, I was just an OnlyFan. They'd love this. Bro, they really wouldn't. Nope. They really wouldn't.
Can I just sidebar for 1 second?
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever seen Wizards of Waverly Place?
Yeah.
You know, like her little friend Harper, and she has a boyfriend, right, named Zeke. That actor does OnlyFans now.
What is this?
Exactly.
Yeah, you always want to know.
Exactly. What? It's just bad. Like, my friend will send me a video, and the eye contact is what makes me like scared.
Yeah, see?
Like, it's
like
scary. It's literally like, oh my god, why did you send me that?
I'm sure some of y'all have great form out there. But it's like a lot of times when you record yourself, like in
Yeah.
the act, and then you watch it later, you go, what?
Yeah.
I would
I'm
not post this anywhere.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, you know, there have been videos that I have recorded. Those videos don't exist today because they were trashed.
Yeah.
Low key. Like,
Bro.
come on. Let's be real.
I've definitely looked at a video and I go, my shit don't look like that.
Yeah, come on now. I could have gotten a better angle.
What kind of angle is this? Delete.
Delete.
So